Hello once again, welcome to PC Maths class. Today we'll be discussing inverse variation. We have previously discussed direct variation and we have solved some problems in direct variation. You can see that in my channel. Today we'll be talking about inverse variation. Let's assume you have a task you want to handle. If assuming 3 persons handled that task for, let's say, 24 hours, how many hours do you think it would take 10 persons to handle it? Automatically, it's going to take 10 persons a lesser time in order to handle that. So that means an increase in the number of persons to handle the task will lead to a decrease in time in order to resolve or solve that task. So that's what we are discussing in inverse variation. That an increase in one quantity leads to a decrease in the other quantity. So we have an example on the board which we want to solve in this class. The question says that if x is a quantity, varies inversely as y, and when x is equal to 2 over 3, that x is equal to 2 over 3 when y is equal to 9. Find the value of y when x is equal to 3 over 4 and x when y is equal to 30. The very first thing we are going to do here is to get the relationship between x and y. So let's do that quickly. Solution. Right. Now, in solving this problem, we will take that if x varies inversely as y, you see x varies inversely as y, 1 over y. This is same as, for us to remove this proportionality sign, we need to introduce a constant. So we say that x is equal to, introducing a constant, we say k times 1 over y. So this implies that x is equal to k times 1 will give us k all over y. Now, by inserting these values, so when x equals 2 over 3 and y equals 9, we can get the value of k with this information. So let's substitute. We have that x is 2 over 3 equals k all over, what is the value of y? 9. This implies that if we cross multiply, we will have that 3 times k will give us 3k to be equal to 2 times 9 will give us 18. So k will now be equal to, by dividing both sides with the coefficient of k, which is 3, so we have that k will be equal to 18 all over 3 and k will equal to 6. 18 over 3 will give us 6. So the relationship between x and y is going to be the relationship between x and y will be that x is equal to 6 all over y. With this information, or with this relationship, we cannot get the value of the remaining quantities. So we are to find the value of y when x is equal to 3 over 4. All we need to do is to substitute 3 over 4 for x in this equation and we'll get the value of y. So to do that, when x equals 3 over 4, so we have that 3 over 4 is equal to 6 over y. So we'll cross multiply, and when we cross multiply, we have this times this will give us 3y to be equal to This times this will give us 24. That is 4 times 6. And 3y, dividing both sides, we have y to be equal to 24 all over 3. And this implies that y is equal to 24 over 3 will give us 8. So that is the value of y when x is equal to 3 over 4. We can equally get the value of x when y is 30. Substitute this here. So when y is 30, what is going to be the value of x? We have that x is going to be equal to 6 over 30. And when you break it down, you know that 6 can divide itself 1, and 6 will divide here have 5. So we have that x will be equal to 1 over 5. I believe this is very simple. So thank you for watching.